Okay, I'm back with my own personal clarity that I had asked my ancestors and ascended masters and the divine to give me the clarity about what was going on with me in my home. Okay, so I had gotten confirmation from the divine that my oldest son stole my debit card, and I was about to go to the store and noticed it was missing. I remember asking the Lord to reveal to me who stole it. It was my son. Then I was led to immediately stop all transactions, and I mentioned, oh, Oh yeah, I mentioned about if he saw it laying around still and he lied to me directly in my face, and then later on this afternoon asked me about it. I said that I wasn't worried about it because I wasn't I really wasn't. I laughed inwardly to myself because it also confirmed that my son never cared or loved me. I was an opportunity for him to spend money on a trip to Miami. I am not angry because I already had a hunch that he was also working against me with his father. He has codependent, spoiled, greedy, malicious intent, and he also kept eating and drinking and going over to my mom's house when being told to sit down by the divine. He didn't listen to me at all because he's not awake either. So going back to when he followed up asking me how did I still get to purchase things, he told on himself to me by asking me my personal financial business. That was the one thing that the divine told me to apply information of learning to. The very importance about saving, protecting, marketing, and etc. And that one question confirmed I found this out through separating from everyone and praying, meditation, and manifestation too. He too will be left with the rest. So that was the message that the clarity that I received. And I was upset in the beginning, collective, because I mean everybody feels some type of way when you know that it's actually coming from your loins, but you also have to come into reality that when people pick and choose temptation over patience, abundance, love, balance, and they don't want to wait, they want to rush, they want to force, they pick greed over patience and healing and doing the work, and then they reveal themselves to you bits and pieces. And that's how the divine had did it for me. It was like a lot of moments to where I could just be chilling, and then all of a sudden it would be a disruption in between me and my son. Then it would stop, and then it was like an up and down roller coaster, and it didn't make sense. And a lot of times I would cry, and when I would cry, I was like in confusion. I didn't understand, why is it that every time I say something is being taken out of context. So the divine told me it's going to repeatedly happen until I catch on to what's being done. I need to know who's all in my surroundings that's actually for me and who's not. So after I had took the time, I had sacrificed, and I had said, all right, I'm not going to cry over spilled milk because I need to know the truth and I need to move forward, because I see that a lot of obstacles and things have been projected towards me to keep me in a state of mind of depression or confusion. And I'm like, this doesn't make sense. So, and I'm like, I know that the divine is not the author of confusion. And I'm not going to sit up there and pay attention to that when I need to just focus on praying and meditating and manifesting. So I did that. I took the time. I did not want to, but I did it. I had did it, and when I did it, that's when everything started falling in. It was like literally a domino effect for me. It was a ripple effect. It was like one thing happened right after another, then something else, then something else. And then my ancestors and told me They already gave me full warning. They said, don't worry about it because that person is going to reveal their hand to you out of their own mouth. And their body language and whatever they project towards you, it's not going to affect you, but you're going to feel what that person is doing. So that actually happened to me. And because I purged and I chose to accept it and I went within and I saw where I was contributing to it, to where I was throwing myself into self-sabotage of living in denial, of not wanting to accept the possibility of this happening to me. It automatically unfolded rapidly. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4. And when it happened like that, it immediately gave me confirmation. I felt the weight lifted off of my shoulders. I felt good of me knowing because everything that was told to me from the divine had played out exactly how they showed me. So even if like let's just say even if there was a dispute or an argument or if he wanted to go back and forth with me about it, I knew what to say and what to do on how to handle the situation, to where even if he was to get worked up and curse or be disrespectful, it came to me to just keep my mouth shut and be steady and stay steadfast in what I was being led to do and go forth, whether it was being accepted or not. I know the truth about the situation. And if there would be a projection of, oh, you're lying on me and I don't like you and all this other stuff, it's just another reveal to me of how he truly feels about me. So I had already prepared myself, and I'm still prepared to accept, like, if like let's just say if he say, all right, fuck it, I'm leaving. Okay, I hate you, or I don't want to deal with you no more, or I'm sick of you. I know I never did anything to him, and if he feels that way towards me, that is his choice. That is the karma that he's going to feel, because once I leave, I'm not coming back. Meaning, I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to check up on you. I'm not sending you any money. I'm not helping you with anything. I'm not paying your bills. I'm not helping you out of any troubles. Everything that I was being led to do to help build my son, to keep him from falling into the sea of like that temptational pull, it didn't work. It wasn't meant for me to do that. It was just meant for me to imply what was taught to me to give to my children and in my home, so that it's like a start of, I guess you can say, showing support in a masculine, using masculine energy in a feminine aura. Teaching my son how to save money, teaching my son how to put away money, teaching my son how to balance out his money, making the money market for him, and etc. It wasn't accepted the way that it was being led for me to do. And it was on the mind frame of, I know how to go about this. I'm gonna do it how I want to, and I'm not doing it the way that you want me to. And I accepted that. When I had accepted that, it didn't bother me at all. And then when I had started going into the up and down thing of, every time I say something, it's an attitude, or you walking around me, ignoring me as if I'm not there. I adapted to that energy that was being projected to me, to where if anybody in my home or anybody period was to do that to me, it would never affect me. I just accepted that person for what they was doing, because I know that that person is getting ready to receive karma for them mistreating me when I wasn't doing anything, collective. See, so when you know that you're not contributing to malicious acts, and you know that your intentions is genuine, you know that your intentions is good, you know that you're not arguing with nobody, you know you're not being controlling, and that person is projecting that off on you, it's just their projections of themselves, of what they want from you. And when you girt up in your mind, and your heart, mind, body, and spirit, collective, and you accept that can't nobody make decisions for you. Can't nobody project on you what their insecurities is, their grievances, and you know yourself and you know your energy. It's easy for you to accept the foolishness that the person is trying to project to you, to recognize the mindset of the individual and fill out that energy. That way you know that that person is not a good person to invest in, as far as in, like, if you try to give them any logic and they have the mindset of I know better than you, or it's just a jealousy mindset. You back away from that person and you let them be. You don't pick up an attitude, you don't get upset. You continue to think about your abundance. You continue to manifest. You continue to focus on the work. You continue to be balanced out. You continue to fight to close the cycle of confusion. That way, your aura will become even more stronger week by week, day by day. However the divine works with you is how he works with you. There is no judgment on my end. I wholeheartedly want you to elevate and grow and receive clarity and justice, and not be the individual, the woman or men that will fold under pressure, but know how to work underneath pressure, to where anything that is being projected on you that is on your back, know that the divine is using that pressure for you to utilize and become that diamond that is sunken under all of that pile of what these people have been putting on you, so that when you become immersed out of it, out of that filthy foundation, you are a sturdy diamond, to where if anybody tries to come at you to resemble you, they cannot. They can't take anything from you. They'll end up getting cut, because the diamond that is pure is also dangerous. You can use it as a knife. They use diamonds to cut mirrors, glass, through lasers. So what is that saying, collective? If you let the divine lead you, utilizing this pressure, you do not fold, you stand your ground no matter what, and you will be turned and metamorphosized into a diamond, to where a diamond in the rough. No one will be able to mock you. They cannot duplicate you, because you are what he made you through all of the chaos that was piled and projected on you. And you will be so sharp, intelligent, so strong, the energy force, and have such a strong, sturdy foundation within your mind, body, and spirit, that no one will be able to corrupt you. No man. And God will place you where you need to be. A diamond does not need to be cast in front of a mud pit of pigs. What do you do to diamonds? You get it detailed, you get it cleaned, you get it smoothed out, you get it polished, you get it buffed, and you put it amongst others that are of the same. Whether they are gems, rubies, or diamonds, pearls, it does not matter. They all have value that God treasures and looks at however he chooses. And I want my collective to know, if you are a pearl, if you are a diamond, if you are a gem, if you are a ruby, it does not matter. However the divine sees you and carries you, you are unique to him for a reason, and you will always be protected. He will always tell you the truth when everyone else lies to you. It does not matter, because you know the truth from within, that you are connected through source, that he will always keep you 10 steps ahead of the enemy, because you are a willing, open heart vessel to heal and protect and defend and speak only truth and walk in it. And because of that, the enemy will throw anyone in your way that is in your heart to pull at your strings and manipulate your emotions, to have your mind clouded in making a just decision and listening to your higher self, of knowing when to walk away from the same energy that is showing its face to you, that it does not like your energy. So, again, collective, if I have any more messages, I will let you guys know. But till then, have a wonderful, blessed day. Stay away from gossip. Stay away from conflict. Do not involve yourself with third parties. Pass it by. If it does something for you, please sage your energy, because you are opening yourself to other portals to be projected to you. You cannot sit in every reading of every reader and think that you are going to absorb love and light. You have readers that build off of their collective and community that pull from you, and they will sacrifice you in the midst so that they can come up on abundance. When they ask you about your ideas, do not do it. Keep your ideas to yourself. It is for protection. All right? So I say this out of love, always, light, forever. Have a good day, collective, and I will talk to you later.